about the stable coins in very, very simple terms. I understand it's a digital currency, but how drastically is it different from any digital currency infrastructure any country makes? Like even RBI in India has a digital currency app that they've just launched. So how is it different, or is it different or not?
Why is it termed as stable? Because very clearly it's pegged to a currency, which is your USD, right? USDC is pegged to USD. And similarly, when we'll have the AEDC launched, right? AED coin, it's going to be pegged to AED, which again is a very stable currency pegged to dollars, right? So there won't be the volatility that you see in the value of your currency that you would see in Ethereum or let's say Bitcoin.
End consumer who's wanting to travel across the world, right? Can stablecoins still be used to make payments at any part of the world in any way? Are we going to have a unified currency ever?
In terms of the ease that this is going to provide to the customers, it's going to be dramatic. First of all, nobody wants to wait for transferring money, right? No public holidays, nothing. We just don't care about it. It has to be instant. Overall cost that the banks will have to incur is going to be very less. Definitely stablecoin will make things very, very easy for the customers.
Hey, hi, nice of you to join us here. For the benefit of the audience, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, thank you for having me. My name is Devavrat Jadeja. I work for Emirates NBD as a global product owner now, and primarily on the assisted banking side of things. About 13 years into banking industry, I started with investment banking in Goldman Sachs and gradually moved on into SME side of banking. And now lately with Emirates NBD, about 7 years, I've been looking on the retail side of things and happy to be here.
So retail side of things, right? What is the major acceleration that you see for the last, say, 5 years post-COVID is, I think, when the digital transformation really propelled the world.
Rightly said, right? COVID was definitely a game changer when, banks themselves, they were already having a digital strategy, right? But then they had to probably, increase the pace at which they were delivering digital products, right? People were, working from home, getting online more and more, right? So the inclusion and then the delivery of the product suite that we had to be very digital ready, right? And in terms of the overall application times that we have seen for sourcing and onboarding, right, across products has drastically reduced. Let's say in terms of quick loans, right, instant card disbursements and stuff like that. That has become the rule of the land now. And post that, now we are seeing the AI bit coming in very, very, dramatically, I would say, right? In terms of ensuring that I give you, quick pricing, quick approvals and everything. Everywhere, bits and pieces of AI is being used. And to touch more upon the AI side of things, we are also leveraging a lot on the LLM models that are available. Very, easy to just pick up and plug it into our ecosystem to have NLP related use cases wherein customers might have a few queries and we would not have, humans to answer those things. We are moving towards the agentic AI to help us with that, specifically with AI, right? So we've been at this festival and we are seeing quite a lot of firms getting into the whole stablecoin game, right? Initially, if you see, crypto did not get a lot of acceptance overall from a lot of governments and all. Still considered to be very risky. India, for that matter, has not officially approved, right, the crypto game. So in order to get into the blockchain, the accepted digital currency, USDT, USDC, right? And then also lately, if you've read, AED digital coin is also being released by the government in UAE, right? So we have the infrastructure ready, right? Luckily, we have a very good framework overall in UAE, right? When it comes to crypto. So definitely, banks would be looking to enter this game and make the most out of it. It's going to help with a lot of retail use cases, whether it be remittances, whether it be, merchant payments via stable coins, right? And everything. So definitely the future ahead is going to be defined by that.
So again, taking a step back about the stable coins in very, very simple terms. I understand it's a digital currency, but how drastically is it different from any digital currency infrastructure any country, makes? Like even RBI in India has a digital currency app that they've just launched. So how is it different, or is it different or not?
As the name says, right, stable coin. Why is it termed as stable? Because very clearly it's pegged to a currency, which is your USD, right? USDC is pegged to USD. And similarly, when we'll have the AEDC launched, right? AED coin, it's going to be pegged to AED, which again is a very stable currency pegged to dollars, right? So there won't be the volatility that you see in the value of your currency that you would see in Ethereum or let's say Bitcoin. So that's why the term called stablecoin. And now the usage part of it is it is being utilized on the blockchain because it has a connectivity and then a conversion with all the blockchain currencies that you have, Ethereum, Solana, and everything, right? So that ecosystem entry becomes very easy if you have the stable coin while you maintain the stability of a regular fiat currency, right? So essentially to in very simple words, in very simple words, in order to have any sort of entry into the ecosystem of blockchain with some stability, stablecoin is your currency to be used.
Got that. So, say for example, if there is a trader in India versus a trader in UAE, how would they interact with the help of stablecoin? What is the use case there?
So first and foremost, what you'll be needing here is partners who will enable this ecosystem. So today, how you do is via Swift, right?
Yes.
So you have partners in between who's going to locally have a connection with the other financial partner that you're trying to send money to.
Yeah.
And here they'll be having the relationship with the main bank who's sending it, and you are going to talk to your local bank, right?
Correct.
So the same ecosystem still applies, in the stablecoin payments arena as well. But what happens is you'll obviously have to go via the blockchain, right? Your stablecoin gets depleted and it gets added over there. And the only advantage over here is it's going to be the instant part of it. It doesn't take time. Today, remittances take a lot of time, which is a major problem when it comes to countries like UAE, right? We have a lot of expat population. Everyone wants to send money, whether it be India, Pakistan, Philippines and all, right? So you'll have to have players who enable the stablecoin transfers, right? You on one side having stablecoins is not going to work out. The receiving party and the local regulatory parties have to accept stablecoin payments, which has started taking up shape now lately. A lot of government bodies are stepping into this, bringing up regulations. We fortunately on the GCC UAE side are fortunate that we are 2 steps, 3 steps ahead already in terms of regulatory frameworks and the whole ecosystem. But as soon as we start seeing players around the world accepting it, the only transition is going to be their acceptance of the stable coins that we send and our acceptance when they send it back. That's about it.
Is the, just a thought here, is it gonna also give us a stable platform to operate in, even in terms of, say, an end consumer who's wanting to travel across the world, right? Can stablecoins still be used to make payments at any part of the world in any way? Are we gonna have a unified currency ever? That's my question.
Well, that's a very, very complex question. But in terms of the ease that this is going to provide to the customers, it's going to be dramatic. First of all, nobody wants to wait for transferring money, right?
Absolutely.
No public holidays, nothing. We just don't care about it. It has to be instant. So this definitely provides that. Your transfers are irrespective 24/7 public holidays. You can send your money, right? Second is it's the overall cost that the banks will have to incur is going to be very less if they're using the blockchain.
Because the mediators are removed.
Mediators. And then also the whole blockchain infrastructure is very, very, cost effective compared to your traditional methods that you use.
Right.
So these two things, when they come into the picture, your acceptance over worldwide with merchants, with other SMEs and with other online e-com giants is going to just increase from here. So I'm not sure about if we'll have one unified
currency. That's a very
currency,
futuristic thought, but
definitely stablecoin will make things very, very easy for the customers.
Very nice to know about stablecoins and everything happening around it from you. One parting thought, like banks have evolved from traditional legacy systems and brick and mortar to now on our phones, right? How do you envision, and this is a greenfield thinking, feel free to open up your imagination. How do you envision bank 5 years down the line?
Wow. Okay. 5 years down the line, definitely what things are looking like today. It's going to be very, very less human interactions, I would say. I think the voice and the call center part of it is also going to transform majorly. You would not be picking the call and maybe talking to a human in the next 5 years for sure, right? And maybe we'll be using the whole LLM capability to next level and just your chat, right, would suffice and solve your issues with banking. It's going to be,
Yeah.
So that's what I think it's going to be in the future
Nice.
for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dave, for this conversation. It was
Thank
a
you.
pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.